This ninja is doing pull-ups on the monkey bars above her head, right? She comes through, she like, oh yes, he about to put that work in. Okay. That will make me nervous if I come into the room and a man is doing pull-ups on monkey bars, I'm gonna ask what is going on. What kind of work do you plan on putting in on me? So please remember to like, share to Facebook, and subscribe because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube, and for a small monthly fee of $5. You babies, yes you, can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about Life After Death, The Coldest Winter Ever sequel by Sister Souljah. I think this is part 5. So where we left off, you have Winter Santiago. She's in her life after death. And in the last episode, she is sitting on a curb surrounded by a horrible stench. Okay? She's accepting hell for what it is, but she's like, I can't be the only person down here in hell. I can't be. You know? I know I ain't the only sinner. Hell no, you ain't the only sinner. Winter. And suddenly a man comes forward, stands in front of her and says, you're real beautiful, Winter. Real pretty. Pretty body. Beautiful. Now, you know, Winter, the way to her mind and her underwears is just to call her beautiful, okay? I told y'all, men, they know how to get up in our head, girl. Ladies and gentlemen, you should see by now that I have made an executive choice, okay? The reason why I chose Trey Songz for this character is because the Sagittarian, Trey Songz, is very sexy. Very, very sexy. Very dark, mysterious, and intriguing to us, and very, very dangerous to us. Like if Trey Songz was to be like, Nay, come back to my hotel room, I might be like, I don't want to go back to the hotel room with you, Trey Songz, because I don't know what's going to happen in the hotel with you, Trey Songz. You might turn me out or something. Okay. Next minute, you know, I'm, licking cat hair off of the toilet or something. No. Trey Songz, okay? Because I done seen some of Trey Songz, released footage. Blink, if you know what I'm saying, but Trey Songz just does it for me when it comes down to this character. Stand up, he said, extending his hand. I didn't give him my hand. I didn't want him to know my handicap. My legs didn't move anymore. So I remained seated. So anyway, he touches her knees. All of a sudden, she can stand up. Her lover has grabbed her by the hand, and now they're running into the sunset that is green colored, okay? Or whatever it is that's green colored. Because remember, everything was black. Hell is black, according to this book. Or wherever she is black. Whoever this person is grabs her by the hand, and they're running. Suddenly, a strong wind of the prettiest perfume I ever smelled came breezing through, like a powerful hurricane that made it more difficult for us to run. It pushed both of us back. It's stinking down there, like the wolf, or jail breath, or old vagina, okay? Or old vagina with a bacteria infection, okay? That suits it better. Then all of a sudden, this figure comes out of the sky, okay? The figure is made of stars. I know you like, Nay, what the hell is Sister Souljah talking about? I don't know what she's talking about. I'm just trying to tell you what I think or my interpretation of the book. I don't know why she is doing this. I don't know why she decided to eat that pork sandwich before she went to sleep, then woke up, wrote a book, and think that the rest of the world is supposed to be like, yes, bravo, Sister Souljah, bravo. Anyway, these stars that are coming out of the sky has formed into this young woman. Winter looks at the young woman. She sees herself in the young woman, right? She's looking at the young woman like, is that me? Is that me? But it's me at 16 years old? Is that me? Then she like, no, it can't be me. Is it one of the twins, Lexi or Mercedes? Is that the reason why the Midnight Suns are only fighting over one twin? Now, the young lady who floated down from the sky, you know, with stars around her and everything else, sparkles and shit, okay? She looks like she is 16. Now, the person that is with Winter looks like he is the same age as Winter. So I guess Winter is like maybe 30 years old, something like that. And so is he 30, 32, 35, something like that. I don't believe Winter is no more than 32 or 33. So when the guy sees the girl, he says to Winter, don't pay her no mind. That's my ex. Okay? She always down here trying to start some bullshit. Leave her alone. Fuck her. Winter is looking at the girl, trying to figure it out. Star Girl, what are you here for? What is going on with you? Why are you here? Now, because this man, the devil, okay, knows Winter. He knows her weakness, materialism, okay? All of a sudden, this Jaguar XRT, I don't know. I don't drive Jaguars. That was my mama, okay? But all of a sudden, this Jaguar something pops up, right? Now, he hops in it. The devil hops in the Jaguar, right? The Star Girl is still trying to talk to Winter, trying to get her to understand what's happening to her. No. Winter in her mind is like, look, this dude, he look like $1 million, okay? And he drive a Jaguar. I don't know where you taking me. All I know is he is the first person to save me in all his darkness. I can see now because of him. I don't know you, so my loyalty is to him. So she decides to jump into the Jaguar with him. I heard a female voice calling me back after she jumped into the car with the devil, okay? Winter, the volume and the intensity of her voice and the repetition of my name and just the fact that she even knew my name sparked my curiosity. So she leaves Stargirl and hops in the car with her new dude, okay? It don't take much to be Winter's dude. All it takes is just some materialism and she's on top of it, okay? Or on top of him, whatever the case may be, right? Now, she is curious because of the fact that the woman knows her name. So she looks back in the rearview window. Okay, because that's the only window that's not pitch black that she can't see out of. And poof, Stargirl disappears. Now she turns back around. The devil say, put your seatbelt on, baby. She put her seatbelt on. He looks over at her, give it a look like, you sure you want to be with me? Because I want to make sure that you want to be with me. Because you can hop out now if you want to, baby. I ain't trying to keep you against your will. Winter's like, what? Trying to pretend like for real. You know, like, are you tripping, Ninja? So it don't seem like she pressed. But inside of her, she done already figured out that I would rather be with you than whoever that sparkly lady is. So I'm going to stick with you because you are giving me what I need to continue being me. Materialism. So you ready to handle me? He said, smiling again. He knew his teeth were perfect and his smile was convincing, okay? He told her, you know, my dick is as long as my tail. Oh, danger, treachery. That's first of all, okay. That's not you know, making me feel comfortable. I don't want nobody who ding dong as big as a tail. okay? And plus, I think you the devil. Do you got a point at the end of it? Will you stab me if we lay down together, sir? Winter's like, she that, immature, like that, still like that, that adrenaline rush. So the more he talked, the more she feeling his ass. You are probably hungry, he said, as he carried me over the threshold of the front door. It was not a palace or a mansion. It had more of a weird warehouse feeling, or maybe a firehouse. He said to her, we'll hunch first. He didn't say hunch, he said the F word, okay? Now that'll make it even, okay. Effing is better when both parties are thirsty and starving to death, he chuckled. Now, before we get into this part, again, ladies and gentlemen, I know you like to listen to me on your way to work, okay? And the kids be in the back seat. No, answer no. Turn this part down or don't let them listen to it because we about to get real. Okay, all right? So, y'all, I'm giving you the warning, all right? I should shower first, I said softly, like some shy bitch. Hovering over me, he ignored me for some seconds as he pressed his nose into my armpit and inhaled deeply. He moved onto the next pit and inhaled deeply. He moved to my bare pastanka and inhaled deeply, his nose creating an extra sensation when it grazed my, secret garden. Now, she gets up, she say, I don't want this funky. He say, don't wash all the funk off, baby. I like it funky. So now dig this, right? This is the part that got me tuned out, that I'm like, Joe, what is you doing? Okay, hold on tight because we about to go, right? So she goes into the shower. She's explaining the shower. Nobody cares about that, right? So then she comes out into his bedroom. Child. And in the bedroom is monkey bars all over the place. Monkey bars, Nay? Monkey bars. It's monkey bars all over the place. Cages and all kinds of shiz, okay, in there, right? So she comes into the room and she looks up. This ninja is doing pull-ups on the monkey bars above her head, right? She comes through, she like, oh yes, he about to put that work in. Okay. That will make me nervous if I come into the room and a man is doing pull-ups on monkey bars, I'm going to ask what is going on. What kind of work do you plan on putting in on me? She in there, she looking at him going, oh yes, my man is so, ooh, yes. He goes to her, grab my feet. Grab my ankles, okay? She grabs his ankles like a dum-dum and he commences to doing more pull-ups with her dumb ass holding on to his ankles. That's strange, bruh. That's strange. I have never, ever been in a situation where somebody was hanging off of monkey bars, said, Nay, grab my ankles, then started continuing to do pull-ups on the monkey bars in a room that's huge, full of cages, okay? That's crazy to me, girl. I told y'all, okay? This is some kind of angel dust dream. So he's strong, she ain't. Okay, so he doing his pull-ups. So her hands are starting to slip from his ankles. So he did some kind of trick and like swung and then threw her ass on the bed. Okay, she hit the bed. I'm saying to myself, girl, wait a minute, girl. If this ninja has enough power to just flick you, girl, and then you end on the bed, right? So then he falls down on the bed on her, child. Then take the sheets, child, okay, and wrap them above her ankles, on her ankles, right? And then throws, the sheets up over the monkey bar. So now he's pulling her up. Her legs are in a V, okay? She is upside down with all the blood rushing to her head. And now she is in a V, okay? The nigga do some kind of somersault and put his face in the V, if you know what I'm saying, okay? She said his tongue felt unusually strange long. That's because he is the devil, girl. He is the devil. He is giving her all kinds of oohs and ahs and yes, okay? I'm like, oh my God. Y'all know what? I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna give you the truth. In my time, I think that I have hunched a devil, okay? Because I'm like, Joe, something ain't wrong. Now, I didn't know he was the devil when I hunched him, but when I got up from there, I felt like I hunched the devil, okay? How many of us, have had a situation before, where we got with somebody and was like, oh no, something ain't right here. I think this may be the devil. So, okay. Now, after he done did everything that he was going to do to her the night before, now it's the morning, right? She's awakened by him at the door. Okay? What you doing here, UBS? She assumes that UBS is the ex-girlfriend. The one that is Stargirl that tried to get Winter away from his ass. The devil says to UBS, don't nobody have time for your wind war games today, UBS. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Now, and they there, you know, still in a conversation talking, right? Winter is back in a place where she can't feel her arms or her legs now, okay? She says she's paralyzed again. She says she don't even feel herself at all. That person who was, you know, jumping and running and doing all them tricks with the devil the last night before, that's not her, you know? She's jealous because her dude is talking to another woman, his ex, on the other side of the door. So what she tries to do is to get closer, but she can't walk. So she starts crawling in a way, slithering. She realizes that she's hungry, right? Now, suddenly something is feeding her, right? All she knows is it's satisfying her hunger, right? Now, still, those two are downstairs talking, right? She's hearing him talk. She still can't see herself. Now, the conversation that the devil and UBS are having gets to, don't you know who you are? Can't you see yourself? All them mirrors in your house and you don't realize what you're doing is wrong, okay? Now, Winter goes, mirrors? Oh, I can see myself? Is mirrors in here? Strange thing was, I could see another reflection as I crawled his way. I was on my belly. When I moved, it moved. When I lifted my head, it lifted its head. When I stopped to see and stare at it, it stopped and stared back at me. Unexpectedly, because it was not something anyone would ever imagine is desirable or even possible. I'm fully awake and with my same winter Santiago mind and thoughts, I had turned into a red python. Didn't I tell you she smoked a dipper? Winter, you know, forgetting about the fact that she's a snake, right? All she's thinking in her mind is that she need to be worried about the bitch on the other side of the door, the ex-girlfriend, right? But Winter understands the animosity of the girlfriend, okay? Because she's reflecting on how females, you know, who were upset with their dude would, you know, punch out tires, you know, key cars, even murk these dudes, you know, do whatever they could because their feelings were so hurt, right? So she is saying, I can't listen to her or I can't pay no mind to her because she is just trying to get her dude back and make me feel like the devil is not the devil. Girl, you know that that's the devil. So moving forward, she stopped thinking about the ex-girlfriend, Stargirl, seeking revenge on the devil. Now she's thinking about seeking revenge on Bullet, the dude that got her locked up in the first place. No, bitch, you got yourself locked up. So that was a misspeaking, okay, misspoken. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share the Facebook, and subscribe because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down, my naysayers, my patron loves. You babies, y'all better have a good one.